This is the assembly video for the MoveCan V80. The first thing you got to do is get it out of the box and get it out of the packaging. Once you get it out of the box, you can get all the packaging off, which there is a lot, but that's what you need to keep it safe during shipping. You got your back wheel, the main bike, you got your pedals, a toolkit, your charger, instructions, a quick cheat sheet if any error codes come up, free lock, free pump, and there's more assembly done on this than most of the bikes I see come in. A lot of them you got to put the back rack on. This seat was already stuffed in the post. You have to put the rear light on after you do the back rack, and there's more assembly for the stem and the handlebars. So this one will be pretty easy. All right, the first thing you got to do is put the handlebars on. To do that, you align these up. And you slide the handlebars in. And this is something you can adjust later. You take the Allen wrench that comes with the kit and just turn this until it's nice and tight. Like I said, try to get it kind of straight, but you'll be adjusting this up and down to your preference. And there's another adjustment here, and then even more adjustment up here. And the next thing you got to do, since your back rack and everything's all together, is flip it upside down so you can put your tire on. All right, and this bike comes with a quick release, so there's no tools needed. First, you have to pull out the stop that's in your brakes. Well, do it this way. Take your quick release, take this all the way off at the end. Take one spring off and make sure you know which direction the springs are in. The small end is facing in towards the rim. And you just slide that on. Come over to the other side, small end of the spring towards the rim, and you just screw this back on. And then when you go to put the tire on, make sure your brake rotor goes into the caliper. Oh, you may need to spread your forks a little bit. Nope. Then you just tighten everything by hand till it's, make sure it's in there. Tighten everything by hand till it's pretty snug. People have a preference on which way this goes, and that all really depends on you. I usually like to make sure it faces backwards. And if it's too tight, you loosen up the other side a little bit. Your front tire is on. And you'll know if it's straight, because if it's not straight in that caliper, it's going to bind and you won't be able to turn it. Well, I got it upside down. I like to put the pedals on. I know it says different in the instruction manual, but this is just easier for me because the pedals are higher up off the ground that I don't have to bend over. And you got the right pedal, the right side, and just remember when you put the left pedal in, it's going to be backwards thread. And these, make sure they're nice and tight or they will loosen up while you're riding. All right, just do the same thing on that other side, and remember that it's a reverse thread. Next is the headlight and the front fender. To do that, you got to take this bolt out. There it goes. And try to make sure you get all the washers and the nut. You pull the fender in from the back. Oh, I didn't unwrap my headlight yet. Just start threading the nut or the bolt back in. And just take your headlight, put that, make sure the wire stays out of the way. Oh, put that on the bolt. Sorry, I'm more in the way than I'm not. Then the fender. Then your washers. And the nut. Grab your wrench. Finish tightening this down. And make sure everything's straight before you move on to the next part. For the next part on the fender, you just got to take these two bolts out of each side. Make sure not to drop the washer. Put the bolt back in with the washer facing out. Make sure you adjust everything. And put the other bolt on the other side with the washer on the outside. Alright, to remove your battery, just put the key in here and you turn it. Slide the top out and the bottom. And to put it back in, you don't need the key at all. You just put the bottom in, put the top in, give it a click, and it goes right in. In order to turn it on and test the bike after you put it together, you push the power button, hold it for a second. It comes on, calibrates. You push the plus button, put it in the PAS1. We have 6 miles an hour, 12 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour in 3, 21 miles in 4, and up to 28 miles an hour in PAS5. Press the power button and hold it to turn it off. And there you have the fully assembled MoveCan V80.